Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fluent Thrive, where real conversations help your English grow.
Hey, hey, good to be back. Olivia, I have to say, I had the nicest morning today.
Oh, really? What happened?
I was just sitting outside with my coffee. A neighbor walked by. She waved and said, "Good morning, you look comfortable." And I thought, yes, I do.
That's so nice. Those little moments are the best.
They really are. Simple English, simple life.
I love that. And actually, today's topic connects to something very similar talking to people, speaking in front of others.
Oh, like public speaking?
Exactly. Today we are talking about something that makes many English learners and even native speakers very nervous. Public speaking mistakes.
Even native speakers make mistakes?
Yes, and today we're going to learn the 5 most common ones together, step by step, in simple, natural English. Don't worry, by the end of today, you'll know exactly what to do and what not to do. Okay, let me ask you something. Have you ever watched someone give a presentation and it felt a little boring?
Oh, definitely. Like they were reading from a piece of paper the whole time?
Yes, that is actually mistake number 1. Reading your speech word by word.
Wait, but isn't it safer to read everything so you don't forget?
I understand why people think that, but here's the truth. When you read everything, people stop listening.
Why?
Because reading feels robotic. It feels like a machine, not a person. The audience wants to feel, this person is talking to me.
So the mistake is speaking to the paper, not speaking to the people.
Exactly. Beautiful. Here's a simple phrase many good speakers use instead. I'd like to share something with you today.
Oh, that feels warm, personal.
Let's say it together. I'd like to share something with you today.
Repeating, I'd like to share something with you today.
You can use this to begin any presentation, any speech, any class introduction. It tells the audience, I am here. I am talking to you.
I really like that. It's short, but it feels very human.
Now, before we go to mistake number 2, I want to ask you something. How do you start when you speak in English? Maybe in class or at work? Tell us in the comments below. We'd love to read your answer.
And actually, Olivia, there's one mistake most beginners make without even knowing it.
Oh, yes. We'll get to that one in just a moment. It might surprise you.
Okay, mistake number 2. What is it?
Speaking too fast.
Oh no, I do this.
You do, but so does almost everyone when they're nervous. When we feel nervous, our brain says, finish fast, finish fast.
Yes, like if I speak faster, maybe the nervousness disappears.
Exactly. But the problem is the audience cannot follow you. They hear the words, but they don't understand the meaning.
So the message gets lost.
Right. Here's a trick that many native speakers use. They pause on purpose.
Wait, pausing on purpose? Isn't that awkward?
It sounds awkward, but it actually sounds powerful. Here's an example. There is one thing I want you to remember today. Just one.
Wow, that pause makes me want to know what the one thing is.
That's the power of silence. Silence creates curiosity.
There is one thing I want you to remember today. Just one.
Perfect. Use that in any presentation, any speech. The pause is your superpower.
If you're finding this helpful, go ahead and hit the like button. It really helps us keep making these conversations for you.
All right, mistake number 4. This one is my favorite story. David, imagine you're at a job interview, your first big one.
Okay, I'm nervous already.
The interviewer says, tell us about yourself. And you say, my name is David. I work in sales.
Oh no.
That's mistake 3. too many filler words. Like, you know.
But everyone says even native speakers.
Yes, a little is normal, but too many and it sounds like you don't know what you want to say. It makes people feel unsure about you.
So what do we say instead?
Replace the with a pause, or use a confident connector phrase like, what I mean is, let me put it this way.
What I mean is, I work in sales and I love meeting new people. That sounds so much better.
Night and day difference, right? The phrase, let me put it this way, it buys you 1 second to think and it sounds confident.
Write that one down. Let me put it this way. You'll use it every day.
Okay, I have to tell you a quick story. This is real. A friend of mine, very smart person, was giving a work presentation and she was so nervous about filler words, she decided to remove all of them.
Okay.
So instead of saying she just stared at people in complete silence for like 5 seconds each time she forgot a word.
Oh no, that's worse.
The whole room thought there was a technical problem. Someone checked the microphone.
So the lesson is a small is okay, just not 20 in a row.
Balance, everyone. Balance.
By the way, if you're new here, welcome to Fluent Thrive. Hit subscribe so you don't miss our next conversation. We talk like this every week.
All right, mistake number 4. This one is very common, especially with English learners. Not making eye contact.
Yes, looking at the floor, looking at the wall.
When you avoid eye contact, the audience thinks of 2 things. Either you are not confident or you don't care about them.
Thoughtful, but in some cultures, looking down is polite, not disrespectful.
That's a great point, and it's okay. In English-speaking cultures, though, a little eye contact shows warmth and confidence. You don't need to stare, just soft, natural contact.
So how do we practice this?
Here's a speaker's trick. Imagine the room has 3 areas: left, center, right. Slowly move your eyes between those 3 areas as you speak. That way, everyone feels included.
Left, center, right. Oh, that's actually not hard. It just takes practice.
Exactly. And a simple phrase to help you connect with the audience. I think many of you have felt this too.
Oh, that's nice. It's like saying, we are in this together.
Exactly. That phrase builds instant trust. I think many of you have felt this too.
I think many of you have felt this too. Yes, I'll use that.
And now, mistake number 5. This one is the one most people don't expect. And honestly, it's the most important one.
Okay, now I'm really curious.
Mistake number 5 is ending your presentation weakly.
The ending? But you already said everything by the end.
Right, but the ending is what people remember. Most people end like this. So, that's everything. Thank you.
So that's everything. Thank you. Yeah, that's not very exciting.
It's not, and the audience leaves with nothing to carry with them. Here's a stronger ending. I hope one idea from today stays with you. Thank you for your time and for listening.
I hope one idea from today stays with you. That's beautiful. It feels personal and grateful.
And it gives the audience something to think about after you finish. A good ending doesn't say, I'm done. It says, I gave you something.
That's the whole goal, right? Not to finish, to give something.
That's it exactly.
Okay, let's quickly go through our 5 mistakes together for anyone who wants to write these down.
Mistake 1, reading your whole speech. Instead, speak naturally. Use, I'd like to share something with you today.
Mistake 2, speaking too fast. Instead, pause. Try, there is one thing I want you to remember today.
Mistake 3, too many filler words. Instead, use a thinking phrase. Let me put it this way.
Mistake 4, avoiding eye contact. Instead, move your eyes slowly across the room. Say, I think many of you have felt this too.
And mistake 5, a weak ending. Close with warmth. I hope one idea from today stays with you.
These 5 phrases alone can change the way you feel when you speak in English.
Yes, public speaking is a skill. Like any skill, it gets easier every time you try. Even if you make mistakes, that means you're practicing. And practicing means growing.
Fluent Thrive, where real conversations help your English grow.
If today's conversation helped you, share it with one friend who's also learning English. You might be the reason their English grows today.
Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you in the next one.
Take care and keep speaking. Bye for now.